that hit in my system.
Oh, yes,
I feel like you owe it to the people.
So you want me to talk about me having sex with chips and soups in front of my man?
Victim, I got that hit in my system.
Oh, yes,
And it was either I was stressing about him, or I was stressing about just all types of stuff.
Money.
You would just never.
And he was never a crier, so he would always be crying. I'm like, why are you crying? Like, you is a lot of things, but you're not a crybaby.
Yeah, so, and I used to be like, why am I stressing? Why am I? You used to be like, well, what's the problem? And I mean, when I really told you the problem.
Y'all, he was moving to Ohio,
Figured it out.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
And
figured it out. Yeah, and you kept saying, why is you running? Why is you running? And I didn't know why.
He was blaming it on the boyfriend.
Yeah, I kept saying.
He got to get away from the boyfriend. And I was like, this is not about that man.
But he told me, he was like, you know, you gotta get yourself together. It was just like my team. My team was right here. You know, other than my mom, my support system.
And you know, I had to really grow to accept him because for a long time I thought the nigga was pretty.
Yeah. And you did. You called me and you said, I'm gonna tell you what she said. She called me and you was like, I don't know what the fuck made you say. No, we was talking. You was like, cousin. I didn't know y'all you really loved him like that. Cause you used to be like, why? And you accepted him. You started to accept him. Then you went farther. And you was like, you know, far as, you know, because you're a businesswoman, you got multiple businesses, you own a lot of shit, and you hire people and stuff like that. And you was like, I don't mind him working for me. I didn't know you was that, I didn't know he loved you that much, and you told me you trusted him.
I trusted him because I started to grow trust for him because I seen the way he was with you. And when it first all transpired and we literally, you know what happened, we went to the back door, he was sitting in the motherfucker.
Then the motherfucker went to jail, he was supposed to come to work. I don't know what's up with him, cousin, but anyways, go ahead.
So, as I seen how consistent he became with you, I just felt like, you know, over time, you got to know him. So once you get to know a person and you're able to vouch for a person's character, I'm more likely to open up to that situation because at that time when it initially happened, I didn't feel like you knew enough about him to be able to protect me or you. I didn't know what angle he was coming from, but as he stuck around and asked, because I'm from the streets too, my nigga.
I said what I said.
Oh, let him know.
All day.
Let him know.
I just didn't understand. Like I started thinking like a street person. You know, I didn't been in the midst of it all and throughout my life. So I'm thinking like he ain't in his right state of mind because he liked this nigga, and I'm thinking on a level of not knowing the person and protecting me and him at the same time. But once I seen the consistency between y'all two, and him showing up for you through your highs and your lows, I feel like my walls is never down. My mind is open.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So my walls is never down for anybody or anything, but my mind becomes open and my heart becomes open. So my mind is open and my heart is open. And now he's my cousin.
Cousin! Cousin on the sideline.
Yeah.
Maybe you can come out on the next episode, baby. You know, we're gonna pay out for a last one. When I get all the niggas. So that's my last episode, it's all, but anyway, yeah, we'll move on. Yeah, that's pretty much it, cuz, and then I came home. Oh, real quick, while I was in jail, like, I know y'all never heard from me and stuff because it became a fantasy world to me. I was like in lava. You ever hear a faggot happier than with a faggot with a dick full of tricks or, oh my God, what the fuck you said? I'm happier than a faggot with a bag full of dicks or some shit. I felt like I was in lava. So to every gay person, you got 100 men. 2-1. So I was just, you know.
Did you have a lot of them?
Yeah.
That you have more than one?
No, can't nobody allow. That's why I got in trouble. Because I felt like I could have more than one. That's why I would fight my niggas, because I was never no bitch. And you couldn't never make me do what you wanted me to do. Nigga, like you can't, no, fuck no, nigga.
You trying to send my cousin a message? Damn. But you got real like, okay.
No, that's how it was. Like, you niggas is wild as hell, fuck no, but I was dealing with an older man. You know, old man, now that I'm old, I'm in my ways too. So he wanted it to be one way, and I was young, I was full of life. And you know, them niggas was horny for me. I was young, I was beautiful. I had body, hair, and all that. So them young niggas was like, oh, he gay? He ain't got HIV and AIDS and stuff like that. Like, they chased me down because them older queens, they was old and ugly and stink and looked like they had shit. And them niggas was horny, they was getting life at 18, 19. So I was taking...
Was that ever a favorite for you?
Absolutely. I was sucking dick with fucking gloves. I would make a nigga put a glove on. It took me a long time to get. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I swear to God. One day I had the nigga, I told him to put the glove on, cousin, and I told him to put the glove on. No. Yeah, I told him to put the glove on, bitch, and I, spit on my hand, turned around, bent over, and he went to put his thing in me, and all you heard was, because his dick was so little, the air, it was like, it's a glove, so you tight, I don't know, child, but I know his dick wasn't big enough to fit the glove. So it was all that air out of it.
Like, that way out because I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it was like, and I was like, what's that? Like, did you fart, man? But yeah. It took a long time. I was scared.
I cannot.
I was scared. Yeah, I was. But I made it through 7 years. I made it through 7 years without catching nothing.
If you had to tell, if you had to give, I know you told the young men to come out and live their life.
Come out, baby.
But is that something like you want for your kids this time?
Well, my oldest daughter was gay. And I didn't know if it was me that made her. I'm like, what the fuck this bitch want to be gay for? So I asked her, I said, boo, is it me? Or we just nasty? What the fuck? I'm chasing her through buildings and everything. This little dyke girl and my daughter's going crazy.
Would you, like, you would accept your son, though? Because I have 2 sons. And I don't know if...
I wouldn't force it on my son, Ed. So, where my attractions for men come from, I was sucking my cousin's dick at 7 years old. So my cousin, this is what my cousin would do. I ain't gonna say his name, but he would pull his dick out, and I would look, and that was my cue to go suck his dick. And I grew up like that, like I was 6 or 7. I grew up to like 14, and I fell in love with this nigga, so I was attracted to that. I was attracted to dicks.
But that wasn't, so you wasn't attracted to men up until you were 7, and he made you.
That's all I can remember around that time, like 7.
So that was something that was kind of inflicted on you.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was molestation. I thought it was normal. He was older than me, but I thought it was normal. But when we got to an older age, I think he started sensing that I liked him, so it was forcing me to start liking girls. But I'm one of those people now, if you show me something, I'm gonna take off. And it was me and a couple other, it was more. I'm not here to put them out there. One is openly gay, but there's some other ones we like, what's up, bro? We keep it moving. But we all had this little thing going on. But once he showed me that, once I took off and started messing with women, I took off. That's how I had my kids so young. Because I was just fucking like a rabbit. And I was trying to suppress those feelings that I had for men. Because he hurt me, because he started straying off. That's what happened. He started straying off, and...
But that's your cousin. Y'all could have never been together.
I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care about that. That's...
So if your cousin wanted to openly leave, you would have
Got a 38-year-old man now? No, fuck no. But at that time, as a young buck, yeah, I didn't give a fuck. But, he ended up,
I mean, I guess if you get older, your values and your morals change.
Yeah, because that first changed. I
differently.
was in love with that motherfucker. And, we never had anal because he could never put it in me because his thing was big, I guess. And I just never been penetrated until I went to Atlanta. That was my first time, and then I went to jail a month later and became a big old whore. I was itching.
But if you was at 7, that never happened to you. I don't think it would be.
I don't think so either.
So that's why I always keep coming back to answering the question of if you could really tell a child, knowing, because you were a child.
That's why I always say don't force nothing. And I was feminine. Just because a child is feminine don't mean he can be gay. I was raised by my mother.
Right.
My mother was a very loud, strong personality. And I always looked up to my mom. So I was sad shade at a young age. I was feminine. So predator, you gotta figure the prey become predators. So I was a piece of prey with feminine qualities because once I became God, I became a predator. Meaning like I started seeing feminine shit in boys and I thought, oh, that he's one of us. But just because a person is feminine don't mean he's one of us. Right. Some men are just raised around women. Like, now dude I'm dealing with now, he got a maternal.
Yeah, you say about to spill the baby.
That's good all. Yeah. But
they gonna say big
feminine, but he got those, like he know how to do shit. But he ain't feminine, it's crazy. But he know how to do shit. Clean, cook, take care of shit, all that. But, yeah.
So he don't be swinging children like that?
No. And if he do, he be playing and he really don't know how. So it looks good to be doing it, and I think it's cute because if that motherfucker really knew how to do what you're doing right now, I'd be like, girl. I mean, I would accept it, but I kind of be like, who the fuck you do that?
Why is it that gay men don't want a real gay man?
I don't know, bitch, because we might as well go get some pussy, girl. Like, that's just too feminine. Like, bitch, I don't know. Every time this bitch tried to hook me up with another gay man, we be like, sister. She be like, well, why don't you like him? Like, just like,
I don't understand it, and I feel like it's just too hard to be gay. I love all people, but it's just too hard to be gay.
It is.
It's easier to just.
It comes with, look, you see how many letters is in the motherfucker? How many letters is in that bitch? LGBTQIA+. This Airbnb is from it. Yeah. Oh, so we got questions from the audience? This is new! Remix! Okay.
What you saying, I ain't gonna describe the saying on this, but what you saying with gays, that's like females.
Be Elmo, bitch!
No, don't be Elmo.
That's like you saying females, though. Females that be into relationship studs. What are they doing?
What?
What studs?
I don't know.
They, two females, what are they doing?
I guess I ask them that motherfucking question. Do they strap up and do they, what do they do? Because I don't know.
So, in my head, I don't think females can be gay. I don't. They're curious. Because at the end of the day, females are not getting straight pussy and pussy. They're not. They're getting fucked like a big toy.
So what about your granders? You got people who go old school
But
granders.
they're not grinding 24/7. They're not.
Somebody want to be penetrated. Eventually, somebody wants to be
No
penetrated.
female on this earth.
Can go without being
I like
penetrated.
even say, cuz.
So, let me ask you this. That's why when you be eating, that's why a bitch knows something's wrong with a nigga if you keep eating pussy. His dick is little, can't get hard. Because every bitch pussy I ate, she pulled me up. And I be like, man, I ain't ready right now. I'm a little scared. My heart beating, bitch. She wants to be penetrated. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Is it like an itch that need to be scratched?
I just feel like,
Yeah, bitch, question on you. Is it an itch that need to be
I
scratched?
feel like oral sex is great, right? It like adds icing onto the cake, but at the end of the day, to finish it off, you have to have penetration.
So
You
that
have
answer
to.
your question.
If I had a person who, you think I would be happy if a person just, all they could do was give me head?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why you think I got 2 dyke baby moms, because they be sneak dicking. They like dick.
That's why I don't understand gay. And I love gay people.
No, I know what you mean. You don't
I just don't
understand why you want to
understand
be
it.
so pro-gay. Like, let's be
Yeah,
pro-gay.
like
Yeah,
let's
'cause I
burn it
like
out down if you don't accept it. Like you can literally lose your whole job, your life, because you're anti-gay. Like if you don't, but I really don't understand it
So
because it's
basically,
like,
you said, I know what you
The
mean.
majority of people in gay, they're bisexual.
So what are we, baby?
Bisexual.
I believe in bisexual.
I mean, you gotta be. Y'all be fucking bitches anyway.
Yeah.
Almost all males, I'm not gonna say all males, but 98% had a gay trigger in their head or a sensitive trigger in their head. If they're watching porn, and they were like, damn, that nigga dick big. That was a gay movie. It don't matter. It don't matter. Like, so